what's up, people? Welcome to the Otherz podcast. I'm your host, Stephen Penny. Joining me, as always, from New York, Mr. King of Creams himself, David Travis. What's up, David?
Live from the 718, if there was ever one. What's up, Penny?
All good here in cold, icy Finland.
Oh, man. Listen, if it makes you feel any better, it is 33 degrees here in Queens, so not that bad.
What's that in a temperature scale that I understand?
I don't know. We over here, we use Fahrenheit, so I don't know. I bet you Alexa would know.
I was about to say, what was it again? 33?
33.
Hey Siri, what's 33 Fahrenheit in Celsius?
Degrees Fahrenheit is 0.6 degrees Celsius.
Okay, yeah, fairly cold then.
And you know what? And your Siri talks like you too.
I do have it set to British, yeah.
Can you imagine, like, we could have it set to anything, and, like, we can have it set to, like, West Coast, East Coast, Hood, Uppity. Hey, Siri, I'm sleeping, bitch.
You should...
she went off.
There's no need for that.
No need for that.
Yeah, exactly. I know we've got the explicit rating on our podcast, but yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Siri. Anyway,
so this week, it's the podcast people have been waiting for, I think. It's the one that's been mentioned the most so far, and we've had the most requests for.
What?
I think mainly for one reason and one reason only.
What?
And that's possibly your reaction to this.
I'm going to put it on right now as we are talking.
So the song we will talk about this week is Snoop Dogg's Beautiful.
Bleh.
Now, I don't mind this song. I like this song. It's not one of the best. I think I've kind of got slightly bored of it over the years where I've heard it like literally a million times. But I had no issues listening to it earlier. I was more than happy to watch the video. Whereas yourself, even the mere mention of the name of the song, and I know you're... we start to see Angry David.
Okay, let me tell you something, okay? I need everyone
don't
to
play
listen.
Don't play the music because I don't want us getting charged.
Yeah, no. I just have to watch the video because I've only seen it once and I was so traumatized by it I had to turn it off.
The video is a good watch. Let's say it's easy on the eye.
Well, I watch it and I put like number 1 behind it just so I can not hear the song. But let me tell you guys about this song. There are a lot of songs on this earth that are horrible. Okay, one of them is any song that is produced now by anybody with a title "Little" in front. So
I'll co-sign that.
All right, we're not doing any Lil. Okay, but there is one song that was made by Snoop and Pharrell. It's not Let's Get Blown. It's not Drop It Like It's Hot. You know what? I might even say it's Signs. I really don't like that song either.
Yeah.
Which is how ironic. That was the first real like Neptune song I learned how to play on a piano. But Beautiful I put Beautiful in the board flip, Carolina blue and yellow category. The mini dollars and diamonds blue boutiques and Beautiful are all in the same category. This song sucks balls. Sorry. This song sucks.
Siri would not be impressed.
Hey Siri, do you like the song Beautiful?
Sorry, David.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying?
Do that. You're not listening to the music app.
Don't even worry about that, Siri. I'm good. Thank you.
Siri, I think Siri was avoiding the question there by the sounds of it.
Siri knows better. She'll be shut off tonight. I'll tell you that much.
So why do you dislike it quite so much? What is it about the song that you really don't like?
I just think it sucks. Like I just think like there was another song that we were talking about. It might have been a couple of shows later. And it was a song that, I don't know if I said it sucked or off of In Search Of, and I almost got death threats about it. And I want to say was it Things Are Getting Better?
It might have been. I do remember you saying there was at least one you didn't like.
Yeah, I think it was that one. So let me tell you what I don't like about Beautiful. I don't like. I can't even like.
All right, before hold on. You compose your thoughts for a second.
I'm trying to watch it,
and you get the words in your head right.
Okay.
I'll give the people out there the stats.
Yes, please.
I'll run them off. Then you can go at it.
Go ahead.
So, released on the 21st of January 2003. Surprisingly, well, this was surprising to me at least. It only got to number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100.
That's being nice.
Number 2 in the rap songs chart. Only hit 23 in the UK. It did score a number 1 somewhere around the world. That was in Ireland. It currently has 85 million YouTube views, and the video was directed by Chris Robinson. But on the plus side, it did win the Neptune's Producers of the Year, the Grammy, in 2004.
I remember that. Pharrell was so humble.
And they were also nominated for Best Rap Songwriter and Best Rap Sung Collaboration. So 3 Grammy nominations, 1 Grammy win. There were also a number of MTV Video Music Awards and all that kind of jazz as well. But I don't have those in front of me. So didn't perform well in the charts, but it was, I would say critically acclaimed. Yeah, if you win a Grammy, I guess that's being critically acclaimed. I didn't go and read any reviews of it from magazines or review sites or anything like that. So I don't know how, my memory obviously doesn't stretch back that far nowadays. So I don't really remember how well it was received at the time in the media. But I know myself, I really loved that song back in the day. I wouldn't say I love it now. I like it. It's fine. But for you, come on in.
Yeah, okay, so let me tell you what I don't like about the song. I don't like the chord structure. I don't like the chords that were put together. I mean, I think those are the 3. I don't even know what chords those are. Those may be the 3 worst chords ever. Okay, I think it is repetitive. Now a lot of Neptune songs are repetitive, but I just feel like this one is just repetitive. Like a lot of people, I just want to explain this to you. When you make a repetitive song, that's a 4-bar song, all right? Even with a drum or snare, all you have to do is play it once, and you just loop it the entire song. So you're not really playing the whole entire song. I don't know why that bothers me with this song, but it really freaking bothers me. I don't like the hook. I'm not really a big fan of Snoop to begin with. Not saying that he doesn't make good music at all, because he makes great music. I was a big fan of Snoop way back in the day. But I don't know. I feel like this track isn't him, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe, I don't know. I think that the beautiful, shut up. Like, what? I hate this song. You're my favorite girl. Like, I feel like it ends like a, I feel like I could be wrong, but I'm being real technical. Like, I feel like the ending chord is like a sus chord. And like when you have a sus chord, they're not resolved. You have to resolve a sus chord, and I feel like it's just like like where are we going after this? Like, I don't know. That's just me. It just doesn't go, man. The song sucks, Penny. I'm getting really mad talking about this right now.
That's exactly why we need you to talk about it more.
Yeah, I'm getting like really upset. I think the video was dope. The video was dope. They definitely embodied the whole culture of Brazil there.
Now I don't know if you remember. Was this filmed at the same time as they did Dude, We're Going to Rio, which I rewatched the other day and just realized how awful it was.
That movie was almost worse than Beautiful.
It was worse. It was genuinely awful. But I was trying to work out if they'd kind of filmed this at around the same time, while they were there on that trip.
I will say I'm watching the video now. I remember back, obrigado, Brazil. You know I speak Portuguese. At the end of the video, it says obrigado, Brazil. Thank you, Brazil. in the video, he has on a Rod Keenan hat. Snoop. I really like that hat. Only reason why I know that because Jamiroquai used to wear the same hat. So I was like, oh, cool. Like, let me start watching this video. But then as I started listening to it, I realized that this song wanted me to destroy my entire house because it's just that bad. I don't play it when I'm at work, and I play everything that's usually Neptunes and Pharrell. I would not play that. It still knocks in a club, and I will be the only person standing up against the wall, holding the wall up, talking to myself, just not to show any happiness when I hear the song Beautiful.
Wow, that's all I can say.
It's horrible. It's a horrible song. This song is terrible. And let me tell you something. And if he's listening right now, Star Trek World better chill out because this fool gonna send me some damn story with him playing it in the car.
He's coming at full blast. Yes,
and he's like, haha, at King of Creams. And
people listening, like, I'm saying this. Definitely don't do this. Definitely, whatever you do not do this. Do not record videos and stories and tag David in every one of them with you playing Beautiful or singing it or doing it in any kind of situation whatsoever.
Don't do it.
Yeah, definitely don't do that. Don't listen to me at all.
All right.
No, definitely do it. Definitely do it. Definitely do it.
But before I continue, big shout out to Star Trek World because he did like an hour set. I was working, so I couldn't watch it. But he did like an hour set of him spinning like Neptune's tracks. And big shout to him. I didn't know he was a DJ like that, to be honest with you.
I saw that the next day, actually. Yeah,
and I've been trying to put together like an Otherz / King of Creams mixtape. And I was going to do one and have anybody else that knows how to DJ kind of just do like a live one. But that song's not going to be included in my mixtape. And if anybody else includes it, just unfollow me now. Unfollow me now. What else don't I like about the song?
I'll tell you what I don't like about the song. Because there are some things I don't like about it. Like I say, it's not
really
my favourite song by any means.
Please tell me.
Yes, as you say, it is quite repetitive. It's one of those Snoop. It's around that time where Snoop lyrically just isn't there. He kind of just says anything and everything that just fits in. Doesn't necessarily have any relevance to the song at times, and
it's like
it's just whatever happens to rhyme and just kind of makes sense.
And when I heard that, when Let's Get Blown, which is definitely my top 3 Neptune songs, but when he was like 2 + 2 it equals 4. This is some shit that could last forever. I'm like this, Snoop. Who made that?
And the Venus and Serena references at Wimbledon, and it's very random and weird. Like, but that's on our list to do in a couple of weeks, I think. So we'll get to that. But
didn't he say in Beautiful, like, and we could get together until your mom's moving? Is that what he said? Was that the lyrics?
Something like that, yeah.
Why my mom moving in, bro? What?
Yeah, it's definitely one of those ones where it's lyrically not great. Like I say, it is one of those beats where it's kind of repetitive, but I disagree with you. I think wholeheartedly on the chorus of it, on the hook. I really like that. I think that's it's typical and famous kind of Pharrell falsetto, sing-song hook, and I really like it.
Now, let me ask you a question, sir, Penny. Which is funny. Somebody hit me up the other day and was like, "Oh, so how do you know Sir Penny?" I'm like, "Oh, here we go." Sir and the King. There was which year was Hot in Here released?
01, 02, maybe.
Now, I put this song on the Hot in Here wavelength because it was one of those songs. I'm not gonna lie, Beautiful was one of those songs where it was a mainstream banger, and it still gets played today, like Hot in Here. Which song do you think was more popular in the mainstream where you are, or in general?
Hot in Here.
Hot in Here, right? Yeah.
Yeah. All day.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Hot in Here was played about, if you can have a radio station for 24 hours, Hot in Here was played 23, but over here, it was the same thing with Beautiful. Beautiful was played all the time.
See, I remember like Beautiful being played in the UK on the radio semi-regularly. Not so much in the clubs or anything, because I don't think that hook works in a kind of club setting, that sort of falsetto singing kind of hook. So you'd never really hear it that much in the clubs over here, but yeah, certainly on the radio. And the video, as I say, it's with the contents of it, it's very easy on the eye. So I remember seeing that on the TV quite a lot on, I don't know, MTV or whatever it was. Yeah, that got high rotation. And in the video itself, I have to say, yeah, I made a little list of things that I do like in the video and annoyances that are in there as well. And there are some really good parts to the video itself. So away from the song, but you've got the different locations. I think that Pharrell and Snoop sat on those steps in that kind of favela area. That's like an iconic image in hip hop videos. It is. And then you've got that bit where they go into, it's somewhere in the forest, and it's kind of below the mountain with the statue of Jesus on. That it's kind of like an old abandoned mansion kind of thing, kind of building. I'm only seeing that because it looks like it's got like a swimming pool in the kind of central court area, but it's kind of built like it's almost like in a cathedral sort of style or a monastery sort of style. That as they walk into there, and then the kind of party they have around that pool kind of later on in the video. And then that drum breakdown that you get in the video only.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
It's not on like the radio version, not even on the video version of the track itself that you can get on CD and vinyl and stuff. It's only in the video. And that drum breakdown at like 4.5 minutes, which lasts for sort of 30 seconds or so.
Yeah, it was
where
pretty
they've
cool.
got like there's hundreds of people that are just all playing live those crazy sort of drums. That I really like.
Yeah, it was. That's probably the best part of the video.
And the one annoying part of the video, which gets me in this video, it gets me in any video, it gets me in any TV show or movie.
Oh, here we go.
Is when they get people to play sports that can't actually play the sports themselves.
Please elaborate.
So there's a couple of cutscenes. And they've obviously done this because they're like, we're in Brazil. Brazil is famous for attractive women. Obviously, you see a lot of them in the video. And it's also famous for football.
Right.
So at the very start of the video, you have someone playing beach volleyball and she heads the ball over the net. So she can obviously play. That's fine. But later on in the video, they're in kind of like a favela kind of area. And there's like a small hard ground kind of football pitch. And they've obviously got all these beautiful women, all these extras, and they're like, this would be great if we live the Brazilian stereotype here and we get all these lovely women to play football on this pitch while Snoop is sat there watching. But none of them can play football. So they're kicking the football like remedials. And as someone that grew up with football and watching football and playing football, that annoys me. And it annoys me with any sport, to be fair, if you have that in a video or in a movie where they bring people in to play these things but they can't actually do it. So that's one random weird annoyance from me that I really hate.
I like hearing your annoyances, man, because I never thought of it that way. But what I can't stand, it was a early 2000s thing, and definitely like a late 90s, is the whole sports thing. Master P was doing it. Like, why is somebody always playing sports in a music video? Somebody's always playing basketball. Somebody's always, throwing a football.
Yeah,
I definitely agree with that. I agree with that.
I don't mind a sports aspect to it. Like, and again, with the video being in Brazil and football and Brazil being synonymous with each other, that's fine by me. But at least like bring in women that can actually play football if you want to film them playing football. So it looks like they're genuinely playing football. Not that they're just like a load of models that you've dumped into a football pitch and told to chase after a ball and they can't actually kick it in any kind of way.
Well, that's what happens when you have a shitty song. Excuse me, edit that ishy song. And that's it. I mean, they were just like, this song sucks. Let's just act like we're playing football so we can get up out of here. Or as Americans say, soccer.
Or as the rest of the world calls it, football. But yeah.
Oh, boy.
But apart from that annoyance, visually the video is very good. all of the beach scenes, which look really nice. As we say, lots of Brazilian models in barely any clothes throughout the video. So as I say, the video is very easy on the eye, to put it that way.
I do like the video.
Yeah.
I do like the video and until they start singing. I'm like, all right, I'm done.
You can just sit there and watch it on mute. It's fine.
I am. But right now, I'm watching Drake, God's Plan. Speaking of which, what's up with that, man? Is he leaving? Did he leave Jumpman? I heard he was coming to Adidas now. I don't know.
These have been the rumors of the last couple of weeks, yes.
I don't know how that's going to work out. I'm not going to lie. If they drop an NMD, that's going to start some riots here in New York. But I like them on Jumpman. I just diverted from that real quick. I'm sorry. So, I mean, beautiful overall. On the scale of 1 to 10, I mean, the number's so low, I don't even think it exists. You guys had to see Penny's reaction.
Oh, all right. I'm going to... I just can't believe there's such hatred.
It sucks, man.
I'd go 6.
You know what other song?
If you'd have asked me 10 years ago, I probably would have said like an 8 or something. But I think now, because I've heard it has been played to death. I still hear it regularly. I probably am a little bit bored of it. And I kind of do get your annoyances as well. It can be a bit like that. But yeah, I'd say 6.
You know what other song sucks too? That I'm just thinking about. I can't think of the song. It's on. I think it's on Fly or Die, and it goes da 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 da. That song sucks. What song is that? Somebody's gonna be like, it's that song.
Yeah, I know the song. My memory is terrible for song names and things, but yeah,
I just skipped over it because it sucked.
And is it on Fly or Die?
Is it Fly or Die?
I don't think it is.
That song blows.
I was gonna open iTunes and look it up, and I can't be bothered. But yeah, I know the one you mean.
You know what we got to do?
Seeing Windows.
Yes.
Windows.
Yes.
That's it.
We have to do the top 10 worst Neptune Pharrell songs. I can go in on that. I can
fill up a 10, yeah.
I can go so crazy on that. There's so many songs, because you know what's going to be? There's so many songs that people like that are famous that I hate. And I don't care. Like, I'm just like, all right, whatever. The song sucks. I know everyone hates it, but the song sucks. Like, I think
a large portion of my top 10 would be full of Nelly songs.
Oof. No, but that drop down and get your eel. I love that.
I hate that. That's what I'll be in my top 10. That's in my top 10.
Say what's up, bro. I
Don't like
love that song.
Don't like it. I heard it yesterday, actually, randomly. I think when I was sat here doing the website, which we'll talk about in a bit, and that came on, I was like, no, forward.
Oh,
and it cuts to that. It's like, say what's up, Pharrell, and it's
Sir Penny, we have to do that. I love this. See, guys, I love when me and Penny don't agree. It makes for great radio. I mean, we agree 90% of the time, but it just shows that we don't care what everyone else likes. Because that song, I actually like. You Hate. I hate. What's the other joint?
There's that Ja Rule one from years back.
Y'all gonna kill me for saying this. Drill Sergeant. Ugh.
Really? I like that. See, I like that.
God.
I don't think there would be an N.E.R.D track in my top 10 worst.
Really?
Oh, actually, no, that's a lie. No, that's a lie. There's probably at least 1 or 2 off the Nothing album, actually.
Yeah, you hate that Hot and Fun joint.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say anything on the Nothing album sucks. Sorry.
There's a few good tracks on there, but
what's the I can smell it when I go out? Yeah, that joint is fire outside. Is it Life is a Fish? Oh, Inside the Clouds.
Yeah, Life is a Fish. Yeah. Yeah, there's probably a couple on that album which might make my top 10. But bar that, most N.E.R.D stuffs I'm cool with. But yeah, Nelly stuff, that Ja Rule track from years back, which never did anything. I'm trying to think what else. But yeah, this can be our homework for the next week or two.
Well, we're not gonna go any further because I want you to really get on the website, man. Because you were before you actually start talking about that, I want to give my shout out first.
Go on.
I want to give a shout out to Sir Penny, man, because this guy has been kicking ass lately. Now, I've been a little MIA, people, because I have a little project that I'm doing that I'm going to be talking about a little bit later, but we're going to be opening up some stores and things across the Midwest to California, but I don't really want to speak on that right now. But I've been a little MIA, but Penny has been really going forward with the Otherz, man, and I want to give a shout out to him because he's amazing, and he sent me this cool Jamiroquai picture, so there goes my applause for Sir Penny.
Thank you.
Go right ahead, man.
All right, so I'll do my shout outs first before we get into like what we've been doing. So shout out to Raphael, who I think I mentioned him in the last podcast or the one before, who's at Zerk_illustrations on Instagram.
Oh yeah, you have.
He I mentioned previously because I've bought a few bits off him, but he actually did the Jamiroquai work, the images that I got for you. Very
Amazing.
good, great designer. He's also doing something else for me at the moment where we're looking at like new logos and things like that for the website and for the social pages. He's helping me out with that. And this is, and I want to mention this because this is what I kind of said to him. You know, I asked him about it. I've seen his work. I really like it. So I asked him if he would be down for helping, and obviously, you know, we pay him some money and stuff for it, which is cool.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and he replied back, you know, thanks for believing in me and giving me the opportunity. And like, I want to say to everyone that listens, like, you don't need to thank us
for anything.
That. Like, I would rather give my, like, at the moment, this cash comes from my pocket and it comes from, you know, your pocket as well.
Right.
It comes from us directly, and I would rather give my money to people in our community that listen to us, that support us, that interact with us, than give my money to, you know, some random company where I don't know anybody. They may do good work, we may do bad work, whatever. I'd rather take the chance on somebody that, you know, we know, because I want our people listening to us to support us, and I want us to support them as well. So shout out to him because
and Penny, if you don't mind, I just want to elaborate on that. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it right now that the thing with the Otherz is, I want to say that we are going to be the official Otherz, like almost like headquarters. Like this is it. You know, we're going to do the website. We got the podcast. You know, so we're going to be the I guess you could say the spearhead of the Otherz. Now, with that being said, like you said, Penny, please, a lot of y'all are super talented. And I do not mind at all showcasing all of that talent on the Otherz Instagram, website, talking about it here, because I've been a part of a lot of clubs. I've been a part of a lot of sneaker forums, the whole thing. And I will say, and I'm not just saying this, you guys are probably the most genuine, unique, and talented people ever. So to elaborate on what you said, Penny, please, guys, me and Penny are just doing this because of y'all. So we should be thanking you. But straight up, anything you guys have, any shout outs you need, reach out to us on the Otherz podcast, Instagram, the website, email, and we'll definitely, you know, push that together, because honestly, the whole thing behind, I don't want to sound cliche, be like there's only one race, the human race. We're not going to do that, but we really all got to stick together, because honestly, we're really all we have, to be honest with you. That's all I have to say.
And
that's how I met you, Penny. Seriously, I mean, we just linked up, man.
That's it, exactly. But that ties in nicely and segues nicely to the new website, which I've desperately tried to put together the last couple of days. Be aware, it is still being tweaked and changed and things like that, but the basis of it is there. So you can now go to the Otherz.net. If you still go to otherspodcast.com, it still directs you there. But the website we've got everywhere now is all-encompassing. So as opposed to just focusing on the podcast, we've got other stuff we're going to work on as well going forward. So I want to make the website a little bit broader. So that is the Otherz, with a Z, obviously, .net. You can go there, and obviously the podcast stuff takes up most of the space at the moment. But from there, you can contact us as well. You can get information on how you subscribe to the podcast, get in touch with us, all our social links, all that jazz. But one thing I was thinking about earlier, and this ties into what you were saying, is this whole community thing. I was writing up some words earlier for the website, and I remember I wrote community more than a few times because that's kind of what I think we think of this as. So yeah, I'm playing with ideas at the moment on doing things on the website. So instead of little back and forths on Instagram and stuff like that, which some people don't see, some people aren't involved in, you miss stuff. I know I miss a lot of stuff. I know you miss a lot of stuff, just because of the sheer numbers. Maybe having a little place on the website where we can all kind of come together and communicate and talk and post stuff, whether that's kind of a feed of some kind. I can set up media feeds based on hashtags and things like that. That's doable. Yeah. Or even like like back in the day, a little forum where we can post stuff and talk about stuff. And
that's actually a great idea.
Whatever it may be. So if you're interested in that, then do drop me a message. Do let us know, and I'll try and set something up at least in a beta stage for a few of us to test out and see if it works, and we'll see how it goes from there. But yeah, otherwise check out theothers.net. Any feedback is appreciated. If you come across any weird bugs or anything like that, any things that don't work or just isn't right, then let us know. But yeah, it's a work in progress, but it's there and it's going, and that's where everything will be.
And also, guys, please use the hashtag, the Otherz, TheOtherz or Z, because I'm always checking through that. Like Penny was saying, I got so many followers and all this, and sometimes it's hard for me to see, but I always search hashtags, and you'll see me just like a picture, even if I'm not following you. But I really try to stick with that hashtag a lot too. So definitely use that. And I want to give my shout out real quick. Obviously, I shouted out Penny. I also want to shout out, of course, member George. I've really been talking a lot with him, going back and forth with the ice cream thing. Did I do Legendary Simpson last week? I think I did. He's the guy that makes us laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Was it 2 weeks ago? Yeah. He's also an OG like us. He's a little silent, but he knows what he's talking about. And I definitely want to give a shout out to, one more time, BBC NYC. BBC has been killing the game, and they have also been killing my pocket.
Killing my credit card.
So I guess that's going to segue into our latest pickups.
No. Let's segue that into helping support the podcast.
Yes.
Yes. So, as I already mentioned, all the stuff we pay for at the moment, I think we've mentioned this in the past, all the equipment, all the website, all the stuff that we pay people to help us do comes from our pockets. So what we would like, or what would be nice, is if you enjoy the podcast, if you like listening to us, if you want us to do more and get better and expand it into more things, your support would be highly appreciated. Of course, we love the support that you give us across Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and all that jazz. But as I say, we do fork out quite a lot of money for this stuff. So if you can support with any kind of small amount, then please do so. And you can do that at patreon.com/others with a Z. So Patreon, patreon.com/others. There are various different tiers that you can sign up to. I think the minimum one is like $5 a month, and there's a 10.
No, we want top tier.
A 15 and a 25 or something. We're not going to pressure anyone to sign up to the biggest ones. If you can just, even if you can't do $5 a month and you want to just do $1 or something, then let me know and I can add that in there. That's not a problem at all. But $5 a month, that's the cost of a large coffee somewhere. So if you can donate that once a month and help support, we'll really appreciate it. And also for people that start donating, and once this kind of gets moving and rolling, we will try and do special stuff for the people that do support the podcast via Patreon that actually give us money, whether that's kind of private giveaways or we send out merch and things like that. We'll definitely try and do some of that stuff. So if you like the podcast, if you want it to get better, please do support us. Patreon.com/Otherz. And a shout out again to a friend of mine, friend of the podcast, Tom Comey, who was the first one to sign up and is donating us money already. So that is my good friend from the UK, Tom Comey. So shout out to him.
That's awesome.
So yeah, to help support us. And the money will not be spent on us going to the BBC store or to Adidas or anywhere else and buying stuff like that. It will be spent on doing this podcast. But speaking of that, latest pickups. I'll let you go first, Dave, if you want.
All right. Hold on one second, Penny. I was gonna tell you we were gonna segue into talking about maybe ice creams in a little bit, but I think I'm gonna save that for the next show because I'm gonna make a sick trailer pushing that. So I'm just gonna save that. I was gonna talk about that when we talk about the pickups now, but I'm just gonna save that for next episode. But as far as pickups go,
it's been a big week.
Man, I think the last time we spoke, or maybe the time before that, I said next week we're going to have a long time to talk about our pickups because this is going to be a big week.
And I think somebody also reminded me that I think when we spoke 2 weeks ago, when we put the podcast out, you said it was going to be a big week, and I said, not for me. I'm going to hold back. I've got to take it easy.
Okay.
And it's been pickup crazy.
Talk about some segue. That's going to segue into the next hashtag I want everybody to use. Now, this is a real phenomenon, so we're gonna totally just do this off the top, and I'm gonna tell you how real it is. I'm just gonna ask Penny. He doesn't know I'm gonna ask him this question, and I want him to answer it. Penny, can you please explain what is the King effect? This is going all into the next pickup.
The King effect is it's like crack, but without the actual ingestion of any kind of illicit or illegal substances. So I collected sneakers and clothes and BBC stuff for years and years. Never on a massive scale. Always little bits and pieces here and there. I've got way too many clothes. I know that. I always have had. But over the last 6 months or so, since we've known each other and since we've been doing the podcast, we've known each other a lot longer than that, but since we've been doing the podcast and speaking regularly, I've started buying the odd thing here and there. But then I get you showing me things that are coming out, things that you've just got, and I think, oh, that does look nice, and oh, look at them on his feet, and oh yeah, that is really lovely. And then you post all these pictures and videos, and I think, I'd like them as well. I'd like to wear them out. And yeah, you have had the King effect on me, because I am now a disgusting, horrible, broke sneaker fiend.
When you realize that the King effect has affected you, there's only 2 words I've been hearing, and that's King me. It's almost like you're playing checkers or chess. Let me tell you what the King effect is. I met Penny about 2 years ago, and he had a nice little collection. Now, this guy is sending me texts almost every day. I mean, he's picking up this guy has more Adidas probably than I do now. Don't get swallowed into the King effect. It is bad.
Yes.
Penny, you have been, we came to the store. This guy has his own, he has a personal shopper. He just pulled it out of his pocket. I want that. He bought half of the store. It's like BBC Penny. It's unbelievable. So with that being said, as far as pickup goes, in the last time we've done this, I've picked up, I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say it, Penny.
Come on.
20 pairs of shoes.
Oh, that's disgusting. I didn't even realize it was that high. I knew it was going to be a big number because I get pictures of most of these things. But all right, let's treat this as our own kind of therapy session, I guess.
20 pairs.
we're not going to help each other in any kind of way.
That's not part of the king effect.
Yeah, at least we can discuss it in some kind of way, though.
The holy pack is like, holy crap. Yo, you heard Pharrell is getting into some heat with that. With the
cultural appropriation kind of. I'm not quite sure where I stand on this, and I don't know if it's something we really want to go into here. Seeing as we've both purchased a shitload of this stuff.
Yeah, I was like, wow, why are they doing that? But anyway.
Anyway, that's for another discussion another time. But so come on, give us the highlights of what you've got then. So
let me tell you what I picked up. First of all, I will admit this, okay? Y'all know how much I love the 2.0 hybrid human race, a.k.a. The Hue Tennis. I do think they need to slow down a little bit because the colorways are starting to get a little too crazy. Just so you guys know, there have been 50 super colors. 50, Penny. There are 38 Hue Tennis.
With 38 already?
Already.
Ouch.
38.
Okay, I own a third of them.
Okay. If you figure even, with all the holly alone, 5 dropped. 5. You had the 4 holly colors, and then you had the all white. That was already 5. And then all of a sudden you have this Oreo and multicolor, which drop. Now they're doing a lot of these women's shoes. And with the women's shoes, there was 10 alone with that. So right now we're already up to like 20. Then you have all the packs that were released in the past.
You got the kids only colors.
The kids only colors. So I do think they need to slow down for 2 reasons. A, it just supply and demand, and B, it's killing my pocket. So with that being said, I picked up 3 of the 4 holly colors. I picked up 4 of the human race hollies, NMDs. I actually picked up 2 pair of board flips. I got the new Off-White Air Jordan 1s. I also picked up 2 pair of Yeezys. And that's it.
You're an awful human being. All right, I don't feel like...
I know you're not talking.
I thought I'd had a big week, but I don't feel quite so bad now, to be honest.
I know you're not talking.
I'm feeling a little bit better about myself and my credit card bill.
This guy, I know he's not talking. I mean, this guy got the towel.
Well, all right, yeah, here we go then.
I want that, man.
So I remember you talking about this when I was over there with you a few weeks back. You were talking about the towel and stuff. And I was like, it's a towel, whatever. And I saw it and I was like, oh, it actually looks quite dope. And it goes with all the other kind of shoes and everything. So yeah, I actually got the towel. I saw it sold out on the Adidas website pretty quickly, and I was like, oh, maybe there is a demand for this. So I managed to get one from the BBC EU store. Essentially, the towel cost me €100. I've never spent that much on a towel, and I never intend to again in my life. It's already in a cupboard somewhere. It will probably never come out unless I need to use it to put shoes on to photograph. But yes, I got the towel. It does look nice. The colour's really lovely. It's made in Belgium, so it's not some mass-produced thing from China or something. I can't tell you how it feels as a towel because I've never got out the shower and used it and probably never will. Mm-hmm. But, it's a towel.
I want it, man. I'm not going to lie.
It does look nice. I do kind of regret spending €100 on a towel, but you got to do this stuff. So yeah, I got the towel. I got the. Do we call them? Are we calling them Holly or are we calling them Holy?
Okay, so to be honest with you, since the little debacle with the whole Holy and Pharrell, I just stopped using. Me personally, I just stopped using the word Holy, and I just started calling them Holly.
All right, well I'll call them Holy then, because I have no issue with any of this.
Yeah,
I picked.
It was crazy.
I picked up a pair of the tennis hues. Colours look lovely. I know you picked up a pair yesterday or today or something as well. Colours are really nice. They're really bright and vibrant. The green laces, I'm not a fan of green generally, but the green laces look really nice. And the tennis hues now are just really nice shoes. I know we always talk about them, say how they're probably one of our favourites. I also managed to get hold of a pair of the NMDs. So I got the black and purple.
Is that your first pair?
It is, yes. Hashtag my first NMDs.
Hashtag King
I had a nightmare getting hold of a pair.
Oh, yes.
I've said in the past, we have very limited retailers here in Finland that actually get hold of this stuff. Normally it's just a place called Beam Hill in the city. But there was another place actually that got hold of them this time. They're starting to get more stuff, and that's a place called Beyond Store, who are based in Jyväskylä, which is like in the middle of Finland, like literally the arse end of nowhere. Because they're based in the middle of nowhere, or I guess this is why they did it, they actually put them online at midnight, the day before. So they were like being sold ahead of like Adidas and everywhere else. I stayed up till midnight. At about 3 minutes to midnight, their website went down. It then stayed down until 2 a.m. when I went to bed. I think some people got through and managed to get pairs. I had like 4 devices, 6 browsers open. I could not get a pair, so I was mega pissed. The next day I got up and thought, I don't want to go and queue at Beam Hill. Beam Hill this time weren't doing a raffle like they normally do. They were just telling people not to queue and to just come and turn up at 10 or 11 a.m. or whatever it was. So I thought, I'm not going down there and I'm not queuing. So I thought I'd risk the Adidas website. So again, I had like 6 browsers open on 4 devices. Got through on my phone, put my details in. It said, you've got a pair. Put my card details in, pressed the pay button, and it crashed and said, sorry, we cannot process your order. Please go back to the start. And then I could not get a pair. And then 15 minutes later, I got an email saying, hi, we've got your order. Thanks for the payment.
I saw that.
Yeah, and then they turned up a week later. So yes, that was my NMD fun. So yeah, I got the tennis hues, the Holy Towel, the NMDs, and then I picked up 2 little beauties.
Tell them.
I picked up 2 OG N.E.R.D trucker hats.
I saw.
One in yellow, one in black.
Oh man, I'm hanging up.
Now I originally owned these years ago. I think I may have sold. I owned a few of them. In fact, I think I may have sold one, lost a couple in a house move.
You told me the story, yeah.
Yeah, no idea where they've all gone over the years. For years, I've been trying to get hold of them again. They come up and they are stupid prices, especially at the moment with this whole resurgence of everything. You're looking at hundreds just for one hat, especially the glow-in-the-dark versions as well. These two are not the glow-in-the-dark versions, but I managed to cop both of them from a guy in the US in, where is he, Albuquerque or somewhere, Alfred. He is Mind and Pocket Wealth 85 on Instagram. Been chatting to him for a long time.
That is
Great guy.
That's my guy right there. He hit me up the other day. I gotta get him back.
He's selling a load of stuff at the moment. He's having like a little bit of a clear out, like BBC stuff and things. So definitely check him out on Instagram if you're looking for things. I think most of his stuff's like large or XL. He also has like about 5 t-shirts I wanted to buy, but I had to resist. Yes, it's Mind and Pocket Wealth 85. Yeah, go look him up. He's selling a bunch of stuff at the moment. But yeah, big shout out to him for the 2 hats at a really, really good price. I think I paid for both. I got both the hats for less than what most people are selling one hat for at the moment. So yeah, shout out to him for selling them to me and doing me a good deal there.
Well, like I said, a lot of people are getting into a lot of the older stuff because of the things that we talk about here. So even if we have a little bit of an effect on someone to do something like that, that's enough to me to saying that this is actually working, man. So be prepared, man, for the Otherz podcast to just start branching out and doing everything else. and we want everyone a part of it. And don't get swallowed up with the King effect.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
stay
say
strong. If you have that urge, if you see the pictures, if you see the videos, stay strong. Only get involved if you really, really need it.
King effect. Oh man. Okay, real quick, Penny. I know you have an agenda for the show, but I think that next week or the next time we do the podcast, I think that we should just totally spend the hour and divulge on the shoes and apparel, because I know you know a lot about the apparel. Obviously, I know a lot about the shoes, and I think it would make for a great show to cover that, because once you just said about the clothes, I remember now. I'm like, wow, I remember Penny back in the day, looking through your page, seeing all the clothes and stuff that you had. Don't sleep on Penny, man. He has a lot of stuff. And
no, that's fine by me. We can do that. People out there, if you have like requests or anything specific you want us to talk about, any items or eras or seasons, whatever it may be, then definitely hit us up on the brand new and improved website, the Otherz.net. There is a contact form there, or Instagram.
I was going to say Instagram and all that. And just know, Penny, I'm not going to blow it up, but you're going to be getting something nice in the mail. It's going to be very, very nice. Okay.
Is it as nice as what you got in the mail this week?
Yes, just because it's not like it's nice as, but what I sent you is going to be what you sent me to me, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's not as nice, but it's different. But it's going to mean a lot.
All right. That's good. Okay, I look forward to it. And I think you've got another package en route as well from cold, harsh, icy Finland. So.
Oh, and Virgil's in town, so I'm gonna go see what's up with him. Hopefully, we can get Virgil on the show, and he can make us an off-white podcast edition.
Yeah, people, if you want Virgil on here, Dave and him are best friends now. But if you want him on the podcast, then. As with everyone, do at him and remind him there is a podcast that exists that he needs to be on, because he is, he knows his BBC stuff as well. He was involved back in the day.
Oh yeah,
with Kanye and Pharrell
and Virgil knows what you look like, Penny.
I did see. Yes, you did send me a picture that you had sent him a picture of me, which is my new claim to fame, I think.
And he goes, "Is that your brother?" I'm like, "Virgil, really? Stop trying to be humble. No, that's not my brother. He's my brother, but you know my brother."
Brother from another mother. Yeah. That's what we say.
But before we get out of here, just to let everyone know, all my West Coast Cali heads, I'm going to be out there in April. I'm doing some crazy moves out there, and I'll talk about that another time either on a show or on my Instagram. But in April, I will be out there, and hopefully we can have a guest appearance. Hopefully. I don't want to say too much.
Yeah, don't jinx it.
So, yeah.
We've got about 10 different people we're talking to at the moment, I think, between us that we're trying to get on this podcast. I think my location makes it the most awkward thing out of all of this, trying to arrange it because of the time difference and everything. But we've got all these things going on, so we are desperately trying to get some people on here to come and talk to us. So yeah, if there's anyone out there that you want on the podcast, let us know. At them, so they're aware of us, and we can see if we can make it work.
You know what else, Penny? I think I'm going to put up a poll that I would like to get some of the others here on the podcast. It's like some people that follow us and that know about what we do. I would like to get them on the show too. That would be pretty cool.
Well, David. Well, David. Funny you should say that.
What?
Because
I'm getting yelled at.
You know, there's a spreadsheet that we have.
I know. I knew that was coming.
There is a rather large spreadsheet which I'll hold on, listeners. I'll bring up the spreadsheet now. It has 4 tabs on it. It has
wow. Yeah, you did that to me, right?
It has one list with all our videos. It has all the weeks broken down. It has the video, it has the artist, the year, the director, and the link
see how we did that, right?
to it. Hold on. Yeah, and this goes on for it's like a year's worth of videos. There's also a contest page where I'm listing all the people that have entered the contest, and we've got 1 task to go, which I think we'll do next week. And that marks everybody, it tracks everybody, it does everything. There's also another page with notes. in issues for the podcast. So what do we call it? What's the artwork? What's the intro, the outro? What's the schedule?
Penny, tell them what I'm doing right now.
do, etc., etc. There's also another page called Contacts. On this Contacts page, there is a list of every person we've ever contacted or has contacted us with their name, their social media profiles, their email address, how we've contacted them, what we've sent them. And as part of that list, there is also a shit ton of people who have expressed interest in coming on the podcast. Based on prior
see this, right?
social media posts that I've done. So we have already done this thing.
Y'all see this, right?
We will do it again.
See,
we will do it again. So those that have already contacted me
this is
months
why,
ago,
this is why we
will be back in touch.
This is why
But in the meantime, if you missed that previously and you've only started following since the podcast, understandable, get in touch with us. We'll try and work something out. But yeah, there's a huge list of people we need to get back to and speak to anyway. That list exists, so young David, do not go making a new list or anything like that.
That's what they used to call me in my old company, Young David. All right, now that I just got scolded by Sir Penny, I think I'm gonna go sit in the corner for a little bit and just think about the mistakes that I made here on the air. Okay.
It's all good. I was thinking about this earlier. This is how we work, and this is why it works. You're the creative person that has you can come up with the great stuff to talk about and the pictures and the little video clips, and I'm the guy that just pieces all this shit together via editing a podcast, managing a spreadsheet, sending all the emails out, all that jazz. That's how it works, and that's why it works.
Are you ready for this? And this is going to sound, it's not going to sound bad, but this is how it works out. If we were the Neptunes, I'm Pharrell and you're Chad, and let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Because, believe it or not, when the Neptunes got together, Pharrell was the forefront. He's out there. Everyone knows. Oh my God, he's so popular, the whole thing. However, all of those bridges and all of those songs and all of those dope songs that we talk about today, Chad was the brains of that whole thing. I don't care. All of those dope bridges, all of the things that was like, holy crap, did y'all hear that? That was all Chad. So I'd rather be Chad, though, be honest with you. Me and my brother talk about it all the time.
I take credit for all of that stuff, yes.
Honestly, Chad was the man, and he still is.
Yeah, make sure everyone out there, you at Chad as well.
Yeah, because there's a video on YouTube. Pharrell and Chad are in the studio, and Pharrell cannot get this chord progression down. And Chad is standing there. Chad's just like this. What are you trying to do? And Pharrell's like, I'm just trying to get this. Chad's like this. Get up. And Justin Timberlake's sitting there. Chad nails it the first time. You ever see that video?
I probably have at some point, yeah.
It's amazing. But anyway, productive show, man.
Anyway, yeah, we've covered a lot. We've done a lot. So yeah, well, let's wrap it up there then, because I think next week and the week after we'll still have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
So yes, as always, check out the website, theothers.net. If you want to help support the podcast and everything else we're trying to work on, go to patreon.com/others. You can also get that information from the website. You can follow us at Others Podcast. You can follow me through superhelsinki.com or at Steve R. Penny. And David, where do you reside on the internet?
Okay, we're going to do King of Creams, KINGOFCREAMZ with a Z or a Z. We're also going to do Ice Creams 101, ICECREAMZ 101. The YouTube page of King of Creams I got a couple videos on there, but it's not officially up. And that's going to be coming in the next couple of weeks. Like Penny said, definitely check out the Otherz website, which Penny did an amazing job working on. So thank you to Penny for that. And other than that, I'm gonna end every podcast by saying a lyric to a song. I just want to see who's listening. And you guys DM me when you know the lyric to the song. It's not going to be
Did they win
Pharrell.
anything?
No, I just want to see who's paying attention. Okay, so yeah, you know what? I'll do a giveaway. I'll definitely do a giveaway. 100%. How about
listen
that?
Up, people.
I'm gonna do it every. I'm gonna
Let me
do
get a
it.
pen.
I'm gonna do it every. I'm gonna do it every podcast. But the only thing is this. This is gonna be the hard part. People are gonna listen. You could easily just Google the lyrics. Okay, but I'm gonna do it where who is the first person to get it. Okay.
So if you've listened to us in the past, you've got your notifications turned on in your podcast app. You straight up get the podcast as soon as it comes through. You're mad on it. You listen to it straight away. You're going to be the first in here, and you're going to win something. David gives away big prizes. Donald Trump big prizes. Yeah, so be prepared for this.
You know what, Penny? You know what screwed up? I give away
selling this like this.
I give away some sick ass prizes, man. Like. People send me things and they're like, "Oh, this is nice." Yo, then when I send them something, they're like, "Bro, what's the matter with you?" Like,
and we've still got the Bape giveaway to finish off, which we'll finish off next week with our final task. I mean, which is that's a big thing.
I mean, the other day somebody said to me, "Oh, bro, can I have those? Can I buy those nothings?" And I'm like, "This, you know what? I just gave them to this freaking guy, Penny. Like, I literally just gave him."
Threw them at my head.
Penny is going shopping in the freezer. Like, literally, I'll just take that. I'm like, this, Penny, slow down. Try to get away with the Colettes. The lyric is, if you can't feed the baby, then don't have the baby. And don't think maybe if you can't feed the baby.
I know that one straight away. Mm-hmm. All right, people. You can DM. Do they need to DM you or the podcast? DM the podcast.
Podcast.
Yes. Don't blow up his DMs because he complains about that enough as it is.
And I will not respond because it's ridiculous right now.
He doesn't look at them. Yeah. DM at Otherz podcast. I'll probably see it. I will inform him who was the first one to get it right because I do actually know the answer straight away. And yeah, in the meantime, check out the website. Let us know what you think. Get on Patreon and support us. Follow us on social media. Share everything at everybody. All the usual stuff. And we will talk to you next time, everyone. Bye-bye.
Peace out, guys.